I'm recording on this computer. Everything that I say now will be recorded. So my name is Malleshwara Tala. I studied at IIT Kharagpur. I work for a company called Tata Consultancy Services. So I went to Brussels in Belgium 1984 to 88, in the beginning of 88, and have designed the airline telecommunication software system. So which when you go to the airport, you give your, the ticket. If the ticket is British Airways, Lufthansa, Air India, Air Canada, any airline in the world. So you give a ticket and the boarding pass is printed within few seconds. The telecommunication interface, I have designed it in Montreal and developed all the software and implemented worldwide, the entire world. I was a global operations manager. I'm not a traditional teacher. So I was working in the industry all my life. Okay, so during 1984, actually that they were working on the international, the CETA project. So it's for 4 years actually I was working on the CETA project. CETA is Societe International de Telecomunications Aeronautics. So the Airline Telecommunication Society. That's the project I worked on. So I designed this software. In 1988, actually they gave me a job. The CETA gave me a job. They were the customer. So 1988, I went back to Tata and resigned my job. So I gave, I said, told them bye-bye. And then I came to Canada. So, and then I worked for the company for 30 years. For coming here, right? So, and I worked, 26 years. Before that, it was 4 years. So almost 30 years I worked directly as an employee for 26 years. And the consultant for 4 years prior to that in Brussels. So I worked for the company for a long time. So I have been teaching, in 1993 or something, I went to 1991, actually. I started my PhD at Concordia University here, and I finished my PhD in 95. And ever since, I started teaching part-time. So I was working full-time at Societe International de Telecomunications Aeronautics, just in front of the McGill University. So that's my office, used to be. So until 2014, they closed down the company in Montreal and they asked me to move to Paris. So it's a French company, so based in Paris. So they asked me to go to Paris. I didn't go to Paris. Told them, no, I can't. My children are studying here. So, and then I left the company. But I'm teaching, part-time ever since. So I've been teaching for the past 25 years. So as a part-time teacher at McGill University, you hear, right? You hear about McGill University here and Concordia University. These are very two popular English universities. I teach at Department of Computer Science and John Molson School of Business. And McGill University, I teach in Digital Faculty of Management, MBA courses, and John Molson MBA courses, Computer Science, all courses. And recently started teaching at Vanier last year onwards, only last year. So whenever I have time, I actually teach. So that's my, background. So if you have any questions, I can answer. I know this is the beginning course. Programming Concepts 1 is the beginning course. So I'll teach you fundamentals. Starting from, I assume that you do not really have a background. If you have a background, it's very good. You don't have background, so I still will give you background. So during, I studied in 1981. What does that mean? It tells you that, okay, that the system that we are working on today was never there. In 1981, there was no PC, there was no, there was only mainframes and minis. And micros came later on. There was no PC. There was no cell phone. There was no, internet. There are so many things don't have. You understand me? So, it evolved over period of time. So as you learn, as your period of time. So when you're in computer science area, whether it is a programming language or anything, you should be willing to learn new things. It's not the same thing you always work. New things keep on coming and you keep learning new things. And the philosophy of programming is the same, whether it is Java program, RP, PL1, Pascal, ADA, any programming language you take, COBOL, Fortran, anything, Python, R programming, the philosophy is the same, whether it is a scripting language or compiled language, interpreted language, whatever language type, whatever language. So, the philosophy is the same. So understanding computer. Okay. So all this is very important to understand. Time to time, start asking me questions. So don't sit idle. Ask me questions. Then it will make you feel comfortable and also learn something each class you come here. Are you able to hear me, my voice? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes.
So, and if I share my screen with you, okay, I'm sharing the screen, my screen. So you see my screen now. Okay, so I'm opening actually, our course is programming concepts. Okay, so I'll pull it down here, scroll it. I will be posting some assignments here. Okay. So I'm posting some assignments going to be here. So all the documents, you have access, right? Do you have access to this web page? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So you have access to the web
Yeah.
page. You
Yes.
may have a little different view, but principle is the same. So if you click on here, look at here. The documents are posted there on the web page already. I posted them yesterday night. You see, this is the course outline. And some of the lecture notes are posted on the web page. See here, introduction to binary, Eclipse procedure, download procedure, intro to Eclipse. So introduction is a chapter, program memory, understanding what program memory means. And there are a lot of topics here I posted already and make them available as we move ahead. Okay. In the past, I was also teaching the same course. So many lectures were recorded. I think that 2022 fall, this is in October, November. So last year, I was teaching this same course. So I posted them. Actually, 2000, yeah, it went on and on and on. I think it went to beginning of January. So many lectures. So I posted them. You don't need that. These are the videos actually. These are the videos. So if I click on this, for example, I got a video. So like that. See here, the very first lecture notes, I think. Here something is going on. So you don't hear now. Why is right? Because my voice, you don't hear because I didn't share it. Let me share the video voice so that then you will see the video of that. Right now you'll hear the voice also. I'm playing it. So which means that if you want to do anything, right, you need to execute instruction. Do you agree with me? You need to execute instruction. Some things I already posted last time, so it was here. So you don't need that at this point of time because I'm recording right now. Again. So everything is going to be recorded. We say anything. So I'll post it on the YouTube and then let you watch it. Every class. So let's go to the course outline. Okay. Anything that you want to see and ask me question, right? Don't hesitate. Just ask me question. Okay. Control
Okay.
plus. We'll have a break sometime. Whenever you need a break, let me know. All right. The time goes very fast because the class is today started at 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, right? Isn't it? So up to 5:30 the class. Maybe you can finish by 5. Like 2:30 now. 3:34 we can have a small break. At 3:45 or something, we can have a small break. Okay. If you look at here, right, my screen. So this course is about programming concepts 1. Am I right? This course is programming concepts 1. So 420, 910 VA, that's a code. Okay. Prerequisites mathematics, nothing else. Okay, block 1, you're beginner. This is the semester. I think 2 hours of lecture, 2 hours of exercise, labs, 2 hours of lecture, theory, 2 hours of 4 hours of lab, 2 hours of homework. Our homework 4 hours that we do, whichever it is. The total homework is supposed to be like 30 hours out of the class. So out of the 105 hours that we have, so the teaching is supposed to be like 70 hours or something like 75. Okay. So, but they schedule 105 hours for it. So if I leave you like a half an hour here, half an hour there, and so on, you are anyway doing some homework. Okay. So I can, be there for you. Have any questions? You can ask me during the class or after the class, like office hour. Okay.
Okay.
Any email you can send by Mio.
Okay.
Mayo. You know Mayo, right? Did you hear about that, Mayo? Omniworks? I'll show you. Okay. After hours. Or Fridays I'm coming there, right? Fridays I'll come and see you people. See, Monday we have a class and Thursday we have a class. So whenever you see your schedule, so, and you see, and have a class on Friday too, right? Approximately whatever time, right? The schedule. The schedule is given by our the coordinator, right? Okay. So course is about programming fundamentals. Okay, no prior programming experience. So you will develop basic skills, solving problems, designing algorithms. Students will write programs, test their programs using object-oriented language. And IDE is Eclipse that I use. Did any of you download Eclipse? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Did it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And sir, I just have one doubt about that. On the file you have mentioned to download the 32-bit application.
No,
Is it
I
okay?
didn't tell you. I was the old one. You download 64-bit operating.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I downloaded only the 64-bit one.
Yeah, of course. That was the old one. So I just gave to students whatever I had before. I can change it. Maybe I have a 64-bit. So let me say Google. You not only 64-bit, take the latest one, which is recent one.
Okay.
Don't take the old one. So if I say Google, for example, let me say Google. The Bing doesn't work now. So Eclipse. You write down Eclipse. Eclipse download. Go here. So you always have to go to reliable website. See HTTP. You always look at yes is here for the HTTP. If you don't have HTTPS, you shouldn't click on it. HTTPS, yes means secure. Okay? And org, organization. So now you have here Eclipse. So eclipse.org is a very legitimate site. You got to look at whether the site is a good site or not. You don't want to download software from some shady companies. So if you download software from a shady company, then you can probably lose your bank accounts. Careful. So open here, and this is Eclipse Foundation. Again, look at whether you have S or you don't have S. The minute you don't have S, that means it's shady. It's unsecure. So that means everything that you write is a clear text. And there could be phishing attacks. So in September, like this month, they gave an IDE, just this month. I didn't download this, but download this one. This is 64-bit operating system one. Assuming that you are using 64-bit operating system. So that's why he didn't even give you an option of 32-bit operating system. In the past, you used to have a 32-bit operating system option. Now no one is using no 32-bit operating system. Everyone is using 64-bit operating system. So take this IDE. Understand me? Okay. And then install. Just install. Double click and it will get installed. All right. That's simple. So, or if you want to be really be more careful about what you are downloading, IDE for Java IDE, right? So Java IDE. Okay. Eclipse Java IDE. Okay. Free download. Eclipse. So I would really go here. Eclipse IDE for Java developers. I would recommend really to download this one. I think it gives you the same thing. Look at that. It's the same thing. Came just recent. Okay. And then install. Once you install, you get Eclipse install on your PC. So in my, I kept on installing, and this year I did not install. 2020 I installed, 2021 I installed, 2022 I installed, 2023 I did not install. Maybe I should. It's all September. These two are September ones. This one December. It doesn't really matter which one I take. Okay? Even if I take this one, still good. So it's going to be loaded now, and it'll ask you the very first time, it'll ask you the workspace. All your programs will be in this folder. Everything that you are developing will be in the folder. You just give a folder name. So you may have, browse. I can browse here, for example. Maybe I have the PC1 course. Actually, I was teaching before. Maybe I can take this PC. A lot of programs are already written in there. See here, I already wrote a lot of programs for that. Or even if you actually go here, you can always switch a folder, workspace, T14. And it was a T14, it was asking me. So launch. I can always switch to workspace. You have multiple workspaces with multiple folders. You can always switch from one to another. So a lot of programs are wrote there. So while it is coming up, so let's look at the textbook is Introduction to Java Programming Data Structure. Java Programming Data Structure. That's a textbook. You can buy it, just even if you don't buy it, it's still good. It's okay. Because the lecture notes I'm giving you is good enough to write program. You still will be able to access all the information, more or less. So, but you want to buy a textbook, I can show you a website where you can buy Vital Source. Or you can find on the internet, Amazon. You can buy on the Vital Source. Okay. I need to log in. So you are really looking at the Java, right? Look at the Java here. This is the textbook, exactly the same textbook. Open this textbook. So you have all the chapters and books. Here, 1200 pages, 1200 pages. I like, you know the book, right? Book looks like that. Take the latest edition. If you buy online edition, you can maybe $40, $50. Not much. It's okay. You can buy. Okay, good. It's clear? Yes, no? You can buy from anywhere. That Vital Source. You don't need to buy from that website. It's up to you. Okay, even if you don't buy it, book still can do well. Use programming languages. Use object-oriented structure. Today class is very, very basic. Writing a first program, hello world. And Eclipse, no, introduction to Eclipse, Java IDE. So what is an introduction to computers? So the next lectures and all will keep on working. You understand, right? So you can read it. There are quizzes, maybe two quizzes I put in here, and two assignments. I can give you more assignments if you want. All depends on you. Okay? Any questions you have? I'll go to the lecture. No? No questions? Coming back here. Now you have here introduction to binary. Computers, programs, and Java. Java programming language. Think logical. So let me open a local file. Let me stop sharing here. Maybe I can put this on down. So it came back, the Eclipse came back. This is Eclipse IDE. So Eclipse came back. So very first time when you create a new workspace, and if you want to switch the workspace, see here, file, switch workspace. I can go to another workspace if I want. I can even create a new workspace. See, I can go here. There's so many workspaces I already have. Okay. The very first time you create a workspace, then it's a welcome page. And it will be very empty. So all the process I created so many of them because every time I teach, sometimes I create a new workspace. I was teaching PC1. It's switching now, workspace. Do you want to continue the workspace? PC1. Okay, continue. Taking some time. It was very simple, basic, not many program because a very beginning course. The other IDs have advanced courses. Advanced courses. Maybe this is enough for you. Okay, all right. So this is the IDE. What IDE means? Can anyone tell me what is IDE means? IDE. Come on, guys. Just let me know.
Integrated development environment.
Yeah, integrated development environment. Which means that every program you write down there, it's in this environment. Okay. File Explorer to find out the files. If I go to the desktop, to the Vanier College, yeah, Vanier College. PC1 course. Lecture notes. Very first lecture. I think introduction to binary. So you want to understand what computer is. What is a program? What is the definition of computer for you? Can anyone define what computer is? I want you to tell me what computer is. I know all of you know what computer is. Even a little
Computer,
boy knows.
it is a machine that is capable of calculating and executing tasks that are pre-written by humans.
Yeah, it's a basically data processing machine. So this has to be driven by a program, like, a set of instructions. So what is the program? Diana. So Diana was here before. Maybe she left. Okay, what is a program? What is the definition of a program?
Set of instructions.
Set of instructions. Set of instructions is a program. What is Java?
Is object-oriented programming language.
Yeah, it's a programming language, and which is object-oriented programming language. Very good, Ritesh. So it's an object-oriented programming language. So what is a Java program? We said Java. We said program. What is a Java program? I can define a Java program is set of classes. Can someone repeat what I said? Java program is
set of classes.
classes. I didn't teach you what class means. I did not teach. But I'm going to teach you what class means. Java program is set of classes. Okay? So Java program is, set of interacting objects. Interacting objects. Set of interacting objects. Another definition of the same thing. Java program is set of interacting objects. I didn't teach you what object means. So I need to teach you this. But I gave a definition. So again, what is a Java program? Set of methods, set of functions. And I didn't teach you this. And what is a Java program? Set of instructions. Set of instructions. We said that at the beginning. A program is set of instructions. A Java program is also set of instructions written in Java language. The instructions are written down in Java language. The instructions can be written down in any language. And what is a function? Function is also set of instructions. So what is the difference between a function and a program? A function is a small piece of work. A program is a big piece of work. That's it. A program is set of functions. So that means a program is a big piece of work and a function is a small piece of work. And what is a class? Class has a class name. Class, okay, student, open curly brace, closing curly brace. And then you define all variables. And define all methods. So what did I write here? What is the class? Can you repeat for me? Can someone read it? What I wrote down here? What is the class? Read it for me, please.
Variables,
These are variables. And these ones?
methods,
Methods. Okay, these are variables. These are methods. What is the name of this class?
Student.
Student. So what is this telling you? It is telling you, oh, I'm creating a class called student. And an open curly brace and closing curly brace. When you have two curly brace and another curly brace, and you have so many things written down in here, it's called a block. You understand me? What is it called?
it's called a block.
It's a block. Okay. So in this block, you have variables and methods. If this is actually class student, class student. So these are variables. These are methods. So can you tell me what can be a variable for a student? If I take a student and I want you to describe what a student is, what will you tell? What does the student, how do you describe a student? You want me to tell you? Or anybody want to tell? Hello? You want me to
Students.
say?
Yes, students like an object.
No. Student is an object. You know, this is a class here, right? The definition is class. Object comes after your description.
Yeah, so
Before
taking
description, nothing happens. Without, something, you're cooking something to eat. But without cooking, you cannot really eat. So first we are cooking now. So when you want to cook, don't think about eating. First of all, you need to cook. So what is a student? How do you describe a student? Student has a first name. Student has a last name. Student has a height, weight,
Age,
nationality, age.
gender,
Gender. Excellent, Nestle. So, by set of variables, you actually you describe the state. What is it actually? State of the object. So when you have a class, you can create objects. Objects of a class. So when you have a class, student, you can create objects of that class. Can someone repeat, please? When you have a class, very well defined, you can create objects of the class. Can someone repeat, please? When we define a class,
define
we define a class,
later on,
define a class,
we can create as many objects as you want.
yeah,
So that means you created a student here You describe the methods you are talking about here. What can student do? Whatever student is going to do, doing means set of instructions. And those are methods. So later on, you actually create objects. So when you create an object, he will start doing things. John is a student. Mary is a student. John will say, let's go to school. To Mary. And Mary says, yeah, let's go. So they're talking each other and then walking to the school. So this interaction of objects. Objects are communicating, interacting objects. A program is set of interacting objects. A program is set of classes. You created a student, you need a teacher. You need a whole school. You need a city. Or, can write down all classes. That makes sense. So you will understand this very soon. Java is a programming language. So in programming world, you need to think logically in abstract manner. What do you mean, sir, abstract? So we all have abstraction. We are not dumb. If I say something, you will react to me. So you have knowledge, knowing things, and using your knowledge and finding a solution. Sometimes you find a solution which was never found. Could be very abstract. Okay? So you should be able to think logically. Okay? So there is nothing called perfect program, but you try to do the perfect program as much as possible. As much as possible. Try to make a perfect program. Keep on improving and it becomes until it becomes, better and better. If you don't start cooking, you never know how to cook. But the minute you start cooking, you learn. You're learning. Okay? The hard part in programming is not writing the program, but fixing it to make it perfect. Fixing means correcting it. When you're cooking, so maybe you don't put enough salt. Maybe you put too much salt. So that means to fix it. How you fix it? So you put less salt. Well, how do you fix it? When you're cooking and you did not put enough salt. How do you know?
By testing it.
Yeah, by testing it. Take a spoon and test it. And then, oh, not enough salt. Then what do? You add more.
More, yeah.
So, but sometimes you put too much salt. Then it's not easy for you to take out the salt from there, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Then what do? You put some potato. You take some potato, add some potatoes. It will absorb the salt and remove the potatoes. Or put some lemon juice. It reduces the effect of the salt. Or put some more of the same thing and then put more, make it more. Same thing you make again without salt and put this one with it. And then it becomes better. So fixing is an art, not just sometimes you have a solution easy, sometimes you don't. You practice as much as you can. Do your homework. Ask for help. Don't give up. Okay? Programming, algorithm. Thinking about the logic. 。 What is an algorithm? Logical steps. You understand me? For example, I ask you to go do grocery. What will you do? You know grocery mean, right? You want to buy. What do? You prepare a list of items you need to buy. And then what do? Take your money, how much money I have. And where you want to buy. Which store. So all these things are logical steps. There's a logic with it. List. The logic of the list is what? What do you need? Oh, I want to eat, in the evening, some fish. Then you need to find out what fish you want to eat. And you want to make the fish. What else you need to buy? You need to buy a logical list. There's some reason for it. Everything has a reason. And this will cost you $100. So that means you have to plan the money that you need, at least that much money. You don't go to the grocery store with $5. No. So, and where, which store? Some store is more expensive, some store is less expensive. And not, where are you going to buy? Is it close to your home? It's all logic. But you do one by one. Preparing a list is one step. Finding the money is another step. Locating your store and walking there is another step. So binary numbers is, algorithm is, before writing a program, you create an algorithm for that program. You can't write programming without an algorithm. Okay? Binary numbers. Computer work with binary numbers. So binary numbers, what is binary numbers? 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So this 0 means 0. 1 means 1. 1, 0 means 2. 1, 1 means 3. 1, 0, 0 means 4. 1, 0, 1 means 5. 1, 1, 0 is 6. 1, 1, 1 is 7. You understand me? And 1, 0, 0, 0 is 8. 1, 0, 0, 1 is 9. Like that. You understand me? So you can create any number. I can create any number that you ask me. So how many digits you have here? This number is giving only 1 and 0. Binary means it's only 2 digits. Programming language like Java. You write the first programming language. Computer science means what? It's a science. There's a reasoning for it. Okay, study of computing concepts. In abstract terms and also concrete terms. Student. Is it abstract or concrete? Hello? If I write down student, is it abstract or concrete?
Concrete.
No, abstract. What is concrete? Vishnu
Oh,
is concrete.
okay.
Vishnu is a student. Do you agree with me? If I say student, you don't know what is a student. Yeah, student is a class. We defined it, what student be. But what is the height of the student? You don't know. But Vishnu, you know height. You know weight. You know nationality. You know the first name. You know the last name. You know everything about the object. You can describe that's concrete. Object is concrete. Class is abstract. Can someone repeat, please? Class is what? Abstract. Object is,
Concrete.
yeah, concrete. So we said that, program is set of classes. Program is set of interacting objects. So, thinking about abstraction, thinking about concrete terms. So computer science must be, a science of problem solving. So there's a logic to design solution. Verify your solution is good or wrong. So think of a solution. Then think of the logic. Think of algorithm. Describe it. Something that you cannot describe, that you cannot do. So start working on it. It's coding. And later on, you test it and then fix the bugs. Bug means mistake. What is the meaning of bug?
Mistake.
Yeah, mistake. There are two types of mistakes you could do. Syntax mistakes, errors, or semantic, or logic errors. Logic error is the most difficult error to fix. You understand me? Syntax means easy to fix. If the compiler doesn't really tells you right away in the IDE, compiler will tell you syntax errors right itself. Semantic errors, okay, which one should be written down first and the way you need to write is semantics. Logic error is, only programmer knows, no one else knows. Algorithm, sequence of steps. Okay? And terminology, the way in which you study this whole thing. So cooking a recipe, cooking something your favorite. Anything, building a home. So 0 means 0, 1, 1, binary system, base 2, called binary. Okay? So you could say electricity is off, electricity is on. So current, electricity is passing through wire. But you take 5,764. These are all digits. Do you agree with me? How many digits you
Yes.
have?
4.
Yeah. But 5, as a 5, it is 5. But in this location, 5 is 5,000. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
So which means the location has power. The power of the location is 10 to the power of 0. The power of this location is 10 to the power of 1, 10 to the power of 2, 10 to the power of 3. So why 10? Because the numbering system that you do is decimal. What is the meaning of deci? Deci means what? Hello?
10?
Yeah. Decimal. Deci. Decimal. Deci means 10. So that's why the base is 10. So technically writing 5,764. And you need to down below, you need to write down 10. To tell that, 5,764 is a decimal number. You got to tell. You understand me? If you don't tell, People don't know. Okay, what you don't know, sir? I know 5,764 is a decimal. Okay, what else it can be? What else if I write down without telling? You can definitely tell, I can definitely say it is not binary. But I cannot say it is decimal. Why? I can put 8 here. There is an octal system. 8 means what? You know octagon? You know octagon?
Yes.
How many sides you have in an octagon?
8.
8. So here in the octal system, there are 8 digits. What are they? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many digits you have here?
7.
No.
8. 8.
8. 0 to 7 is 8 digits.
Yeah, 8.
If you want 8, it is 1, 0. You want 9, is 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. This is 8. This is 9. This is 10. In decimal. Because we know only decimal. This is 11. This is 12. Like that. How do you know it is 12, sir? 1, 4 is in octal is 12 in decimal. What is the power of this location? 8 to the power of 0. What is the power of the location? 8 to the power of 1. So 8 to the power of 0 is what? Can you tell me, please? Is 1. 8 to the power of 1 is 8. So that means, so 4 multiplied by 1 plus 8. This is 12. So 1, 4 in octal is 12 in decimal. So what else can be, sir? So 5764. It can be hexadecimal. Base can be 16. It's called hexadecimal. So there are so many numbering systems. So that means you have to really write down and identify what are you talking. Understand me? Very important that what are you talking? 5,764. So you can write this is 5,764. You take 5,764, okay, divide by 10. What do you get? The quotient is, and this is the remainder. Write down the remainder. And whatever you got, you divide again with 10. And the remainder, write down the remainder. 5,700, take this one, remainder again. Remainder is 7. And you again take this one. Remainder is 5. Got the number back. So you take the decimal system, you take 13, divide with 2. 6 times 6, 12. The remainder is 1. So 1 digit. So whatever is the quotient, you divide again with 2. 3 2s. 0. Remainder is 0. Write down the 0 here. And you take the 3 there. Divide with 2 again. 1, 2, 2. Remainder is 1. Write down that 1. And you take that 1 there and divide with 2. You can divide. Okay? The remainder is 1. Write down the remainder. So 1101 is your 13. You understand me? Hello? In binary number, 1101 binary is 13. In computer science, right, reading in binary is very difficult. So you read in hexadecimal. So that means I'm asking a question. Tell me, in 1 byte, how many bits you have?
1024.
8.
8 bits. Okay? 1 byte is 8 bits. Okay? A bit can be 0 or 1. So 8 bits will get you 256 values you can have. 2 bits you have, for example, you have 4 values, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. 3 bits, you have 8 values. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. So 8 values you have. 4 bits, you have 16 values. So 0 to 15 is 16 values. So what are they? Okay. 4 bits. Okay. So what are they? So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. You can keep on writing it like this until 1, 1, 1, 1. So what are they actually in decimal? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After 9 is A, B, C, D, E, F. F means 1111. E means 1110. D means 1. So 1101. C means 1100. B means 1011. 1011. A means 1010. Okay. 9 means 1001. 8 means 1000. So like that, I can write down all the numbers in 4-bit format. That means if you have a byte, you can write down 2 hexadecimal digits. 2 hexadecimal digits, 4 bits and 4 bits. This is how you actually see when you see the memory, you see in hexadecimal values. You understand me? Hello? You look at the memory, you don't see in the binary. It's very difficult to read in binary. How do you read? In which system do you read a byte?
Binary.
No, you read in
Hexadecimal.
hexadecimal. How many digits you have in hexadecimal?
16.
Yeah. You understand me?
Mhm.
You're 16. I think it is now, 3:49. So why don't we take a small break and come back at 4:15? Is okay?
Okay.
Okay.
4:15. So that means you're getting 25 minutes break. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All
Okay.
right. So I'll just pause my recording. When we come back, let me know, continue recording. No, so we continue recording. And then I share my screen again. We are here now. So 1101 is actually 13. So 2 means binary. This is a binary number. This is the decimal number. So the in computer memory, we store in hexadecimal system. Hexa means what? What is the meaning of hexa? Hexagon. 6, right?
By 6. 6.
And decimal 10. So 10 and 6 is what is total is 16.
16.
Yeah, the base is 16. The numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, the digits, not the number, digits. Yeah, we have 16 digits. So up to 9, there are 10 digits we got. A, B, C, D, E, F. So A mean 10, B mean 11, C mean 12, D mean 13, E mean 14, F mean 15. You want 16 is 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, like that. You can write down any numbers. That's how you represent in the memory. So let's take this number and convert to decimal. Basically, what you have is, whenever you have a 1 there is a place value. So this is the number which is given to you. You understand me? So now you look at this place value here, 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 4, 2 to the power of 5, 2 to the power of 6, 2 to the power of 7. 2 power 0 is 1. 2, 4, 8, 12, 16. You multiply by 2. So 2 to the power of 5 is 32. 2 to the power of 6 is 64, 128. So whenever you see a 0, you don't need to add that. So 128, 64, 16, okay, 4, and 1. You add them, that is 230. So this number is equal to 213 in decimal. Is it clearly understood to all of you? Hello? So I'm your teacher. You don't
Yes.
speak to me. I don't understand, You don't understand something, you just ask me. You understand something, when I ask you, do you understand? Say yes. So here, there are, you know what? Computer is data processing machine. Computer is also data communication machine. One computer can communicate with another computer. So it's data communication. So whenever you want a communication, you need to transmit on a wire. The bits you transmit. The sequence of bits you transmit. I need to create a signal. This is a signal that you transmit. One frequency is 1 bit, another frequency. The width of the frequency, the bit is the same. Width of the bit is the same. So the bits are, to transmit these bits, you transmit this signal. It's a high frequency signal. 2 different amplitudes. A program looks like this. You compile it, you get executable code. This is what you execute. To understand what the program is, it's easy for us to read. This is called source code. What is it called?
Source code.
Yeah, source code.
Source code.
All programs that we write is the source code. When you compile, you get bytecode. What do you get?
Bytecode.
Yeah. Bytecode is executed on a virtual machine. Executed where?
Virtual machine.
Yeah,
Machine.
Java VM. Java virtual machine. Java VM. So executed and you get the results. So this is your first program. What is it? Can you tell me what is the name of the class?
Hello world.
Yeah, that's the name of the class. How do you know this is a class? It's written down here. This is a keyword. So when you're writing down a program, there will be some keywords. And the other words are like you and me can use. Public is a keyword. Class is a keyword. Static is a keyword. Voice is a keyword. Void is a keyword. You understand me? And this is the name of a function, method. Whenever you see, there are 4 type of brackets you need to know. How many type of brackets you have?
4.
Yeah. What are they? This is parenthesis. This is one type of bracket. This is parenthesis. What is it called?
Parentheses.
Parenthesis.
Parenthesis. And what is this one? This is another type
Curly
of bracket.
brackets.
Curly brackets. What is it actually? Curly braces. Can you repeat, please?
Curly
Curly braces.
Curly braces. So this is also bracket. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
So these are square brackets. Square brackets. What are they?
Square brackets.
Yeah.
Square brackets.
Yeah. Square brackets. Thanks, Dana. So this is also brackets. Less than, greater than. What are they? What type of bracket is it? Can you read it for me, please?
Crocodile.
Yeah, crocodile bracket. Crocodile is going to catch you. Go like that. Like this. So usually, you know what? Whenever you have a parenthesis here, you see your parenthesis here. See the parenthesis? You see that?
Yes.
Whenever you see parenthesis, there could be something inside the parenthesis. Could be sometimes, can be something, can be nothing too. When you go to a grocery shop, you can carry a bag. You don't need to carry a bag. You just go empty. So it can be anything. Okay? So whenever you write like that, next to this is the name of the method. Whatever you write here, what is it?
Name of the method.
Yeah. Name of a method. Method is also called as function. Method is also called as
Function.
Function.
Because if somebody says function, most people say function. I always say function. So technically I should say method, but I'm so used to this function thing. So I always say function. Because Java is the latest programming language, not latest anymore, but to me, these are all latest one. So every programming C language will say functions. The other programming languages say subroutine. What do they say? One programming language like Fortran will say procedure. So COBOL says subroutine. C languages say function. Java, C++ say method. All mean the same. So whenever you see a bracket like that, next to that, here, right, whatever you write is the name of the method. Can you tell me the name of the method for this bracket? This parenthesis? What is the name of the method?
Main.
Main. For this one, for this parenthesis?
Println.
Println.
Println. So what is the dot? Dot will tell you that where this function is written. System, class, and out, and you're actually running a, println. It's a dot notation. System class, he created a static object or something like, an out, system out, and in that, out is going to execute, okay, println for you. System out println. You understand me, right? So now, this is the name of the method. So whenever you see this, whenever you see square brackets, like that, this is for array. What is it for?
Array.
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 So do you see it here? So the args is array of strings. Args is array of strings. Crocodile bracket is for comment. And this curly braces is for a block. Curly braces for what?
For block.
A block. You see a curly brace here. See here? You see curly brace? This is the curly brace. That is the closing curly brace corresponding to the same thing. Open, close. Here open, close. You understand me? Okay. So far understood? Yes or no? I know it's not easy, but after some time, you know how to lift a spoon and eat? First time is difficult, but later on you keep on eating. And that time you don't even know that you're lifting a spoon. You only look at the food. You understand me? So you're
Yes,
taking a
sir.
spoon and eat. So once you know how to lift the spoon, because a child, right, is eating the first time in the life, you don't know how to eat with a spoon, and you take the spoon and you eat. Afterwards, you know how to eat, so you don't think about the spoon anymore. So all these things I'm teaching you here, people don't even care about, because they're taken for granted. Let me tell you now. What is the name of the class?
Hello world.
Hello world.
What is the name of the method that you have here?
Main.
Yeah. Remember at the very beginning, I told you, what is the definition of a class? You remember definition of a class? Class has a name, open curly brace, close curly brace. You have set of
Variables
variables, set
and
of
methods.
you have. So this is the class, and we start from here and ending here. So this is the method. We starting here, ending here. The method is ending here. This is the method. This is the method. Ending. This is the class starting. This is the class ending. You understand me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So in
Yes,
this
sir.
class,
Yes.
how many methods do you see?
One.
This is the only one method which is defined. There are no variables. And there's only one method you have. You understand me? When you go to a restaurant to eat food, so they know that you need at least one table. They'll give you one table. Okay, you understand me? And he also knows that you will at least drink a glass of water. So he won't even ask you, do you need water, sir? He'll bring water to you on the table. So that's how it is. So at least you need one method to write a program. That method must be the main method. Okay. Main is a very specific method. Main is actually the program method. What is it?
Program method.
Yeah. What does that mean, sir? It means that if this method is executed, complete execution of this main, the program is completed. Can someone repeat, please? When the main method is execution completed, the program execution is completed. You understand me?
Yes.
Who is going to execute this program main method? Who is going to execute main method? Who?
The
JVM.
OS.
Compiler?
No. I already wrote down here. Who is going to execute?
OS.
OS means what?
Operating system.
Operating?
System.
Yeah. Operating system is going to execute for you the main method. But how does operating system know that you have to execute? How does the operating system? What is it? Can you read it, please?
User request.
required.
Yeah. How does user request the computer? How does user request computer? Can you read it, please?
Double click icon.
Yeah, you double click an icon, the program will start execution. Or within Eclipse IDE, there is a run button or something, and it will run. Something the user is going to, or command prompt. In the command prompt, you can write a command, execute this, and then execute. It will execute. You understand me? The minute you double click, okay, so you are a program, and that program has supposed to have a main method inside, and is going to execute that main method. And if main method is completed, then program is completed. You understand me? So the main method should be visible to outsiders. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
So your program is you. Your program is your program. It can be visible to outsider. It need not be visible to outsider. The main method will be visible to outsider if it is. Hello?
If it is public.
Yeah, if it is
Yes,
public.
anyone.
Yes.
If it is private,
Then it's within the class.
yeah, it
Or within
won't
the
be,
method.
it won't be, yeah,
It'll be
within the class. So it is public within the class, but outside it won't be visible. If it is not visible, operating system will not be able to execute it. You understand me? Operating system will not be executed. So the main method must always be public. You agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. And static. Static means, you know what? Whenever you want to execute, use a class. Okay, you must create an object. Without creating an object, you will not be able to execute any method. But if you write static, this method can be executed without creating an object. Can someone repeat, please? In a class, any method can be executed through objects. So, but operating system is not going to create an object for you and do blah, blah, blah. He wants to come and execute without doing much of a jargon. So that means If you want to execute without an object, you must be static. Static means the method is static, which means it can be executed without creating object. So operating system will be able to execute without creating an object. Void means, when you go to a grocery shop, what do you bring to home? When you go to a bank, what do you bring home? Money. When you go to grocery shop, you buy some things and bring. So you do something, you get something. Do you agree with me? But sometimes you get something, sometimes you don't get something. Can I go to the grocery shop and look around and come back? Yes or no? Hello? Yeah. Or I buy something and I give it to some grocery, to some homeless guy and come home, nothing. Void means you are this method, the result of this method, okay, is nothing. Yeah, returning nothing. What is it actually? Returning nothing. Void means what? Nothing. What is the meaning of void? Hello?
Nothing.
Nothing. So what is nothing? This main method is not giving anything back to take it to somewhere. What else can it do? It can return something. And then inside this method main, there is only one instruction, which is a function. So a function can be an instruction. So what is this instruction? Can you tell me, please? You're executing a method called println, and the input to the println is hello world. Anything that you put in double quotes, anything in the double quotes, it will be printed as is. Can someone repeat, please? Ricardo, you just have to speak, right? So tell me what I said. It will be good for you people. Those who repeat, I believe them, they really know what I'm saying. Those who are not able to repeat, I'm not sure you're understanding what I'm saying.
I'll try. So the
Yeah.
function println will print everything which is inside quotes.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly as is. Exactly as is, with no change. Println is going to print whatever is in the bracket, which is in the double quotes. So when something is in the double quotes, it's called string. What is it called?
A string.
A string. Whenever you see something in the double quote, that is a string. String of what? String of characters. String of?
Characters.
Yeah, character. String of character. You understand me so far?
Sir,
Yes or
can
no?
you
Yes.
please explain static again? I
Which
didn't get
one? Which one?
public static. Keyword static.
Yeah, static means a kind of global function. This method right here is a static method. Static method is a method which can be executed without creating an object. Can someone repeat, please? Static method can be executed without creating an object. Okay, let me repeat again.
Static Method can be executed without creating an object.
Excellent. Thank you, Daniela. Really appreciate. You said it perfectly right. So let me say class student. This is the class. What is the name of the class?
Student.
Student.
So is it an abstract or concrete?
Classes is abstract.
Abstract.
Mhm.
So that means, can I say, student, go to school? Can I say that? No, because student is abstract. I can say, Vishnu, go to school. I can say, Vishnu is a student. Okay? Or, okay? Okay, any John is a student. John, go to school. So you cannot really execute any method you have only objects can execute the methods. You cannot execute a method. These are methods. These methods can be executed only by the object, but not by anybody else. But if you write static method, so you can execute without what? Without object. You understand me? So somebody can execute hello world. Hello world dot main. He can execute that. So the main is in the hello world and you execute that method. Operating system can do this to execute your main. But if you don't put the static, operating system cannot execute without creating an object. So he has to create an object of your class. So it's a more jargon for creating. He can do, but the thing is, currently no operating system is made like that. It doesn't do more work than. So static method, it has to be static method. Main must be static method. Okay, static method can be executed without creating an object. Can someone repeat, please?
Static method can be created without creating an object.
Yeah. And who is going to execute this static method, main method? Who?
Operation system.
POS.
Operating system.
POS.
So will it do it by itself? No.
The user request.
Yeah, user request. How do you request? Double clicking on something. I'll show you. Yeah, something must be there to execute. You see, something must be there. This is a program. So there is a run button here. Look at the run button. The run button, you look at the run button. Hello? So if you click on the run button, it will execute the main. The main. Is it going to execute the main? Look at that. He executed the main. You understand me? He only executes the main. Main is complete, then program execution is complete. So only main will get executed, nothing else.
Sir, if we rename main to something else, will it still run?
No one run. If you put any other name here, it will tell you the main is not there. Main must be there. Every language will have a main method. You see here? Public static void main method is missing. So like I told you, a program means main method. What is the meaning of the program? The main method. The main is complete, program is complete. Okay, Vishnu, I'm going to tell you one thing. A class need not have main method. Okay?
Okay.
Class need not have main method. But a program need to have main method. You understand me?
Hmm.
A program is what? Set of classes.
Classes,
We said set of classes. Do you agree with me?
objects, or methods.
No. We also said also said. But one definition we said was a program is set of classes. Do you agree with me?
Yes, yes, first definition, yes.
And in such case, there's only one class. So I can have 5 classes as one program. Or 10
Okay.
classes in one program. Class
Okay.
student, class teacher, class, Montreal, class, Canada, class, blah, blah. You can write down so many classes. Okay. So, but there's only one method, one class will have main method. You cannot have all of them to main. You understand me?
Hmm.
You need only one class that has a main method.
Main. Okay, so a program can have multiple classes, but only one class can be called as main.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is the name of the program is the name of the class that has the main method. Can someone repeat,
Okay.
please? There are 5 classes. There will be 5 names.
The
You
name of
understand
the
me?
program, the name of the program is the class which has the main program, main function.
Main function. So there may be 5. So each class is one Java file. Each class
And Java file.
is a
It's a
Java
Java.
file. So that means, can you tell me what the name of this file?
Hello world.
Dot?
Dot Java.
Yeah.
Okay.
Java file means dot Java.
Okay.
You understand me? So you can have so many classes, so many Java files, but there is only one file that has the main method in that. And the name of the program is name of the class that has the main. Is it understood very well?
Yes.
Yes.
So now you know. So every instruction will end with a semicolon. Every instruction can end with what?
Semicolon.
A semicolon. You can write a comment line by 2 slashes. By writing 2 slashes, you can write anything here, it will be ignored. So now is the time for us to create a program. A new program I'm going to create for you. Okay? A new program I'm going to create. All right? You're ready? What do you want to name the world? Hello world, right? I don't have a hello world here, so I can create a program called hello world. File, new, project, Java project, hello world. I think I put HW. This is a project name, not a program name, but a project name. So any name you can give, okay? But the name of the file is not this one. This is the project name. So now I can actually go to the next. And I don't need a module, but I need only the project. So click finish. So it created HW where I'm going to have hello world. So open that. And there are folders here. All the Java library is given to you for execution. So there is a source folder. Can you repeat, please? What is this?
Source folder.
Source folder. And this one is what?
Library.
Library. What is the meaning of library?
It has certain
Lot of this. Remember println.
functions.
We said,
Resources.
yeah. System dot print. System println. Remember we did the println, print line. There's so many functions are written and freely given to you. You want to see it? You can see it. So many files are given to you freely. So you don't need to write software for that. So That is the, library. But here, source has nothing. I need to add now. Right click. I'm right clicking. And then new. And then select the class. What did I do actually? Can you repeat, please? On the source, what did I do? Right click or left click?
Right click.
Yeah, right click.
Right
And I
click
got,
new class.
yeah, the new. And then a class. You can have a package name, but I'll teach you package later. So leave it like that. In NetBeans you use, they will create a package name automatically for you or ask you to write a package name. So name of the Java file is hello world. And I want him to always public. A class must be public so that the outsiders will be able to see. When you build a home, are you going to build a home in the city? Someone else to come inside, or no one should be able to come inside?
We want people to come inside.
Yeah, which means public.
Yes.
That means your home is open to other people who can knock your door. Suppose you put a closed fence and no gate to it, no gate. That means you can go outside and outsider cannot come inside. You understand me? You can put a home and you put it a big dome and then no one else can see this, like a bunker. And nobody will be able to get inside you. And you can't go outside either. So that is private. And you don't want that. So it's public. So public static main, void main, I want him to add. You don't add, so there will be no main. I can delete it also if I don't want it, I can delete it. So this is the comment line. What is it called?
Comment line.
Comment. Comment means what? Comment means it will be ignored. It will not be executed. This is a comment line. It's a single line comment. What is it?
Single line comment.
Yeah. You can have multi-line comment. If you want to put multi-line comment, you can put a slash star and then anything that you write, anything you write here. This is a multi-line comment. Multiple lines can be treated like a comment. Comment means it's not really code. It's nothing to do with Java. It's for you and me to understand what is written down there is, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that kind of thing. You want to explain to yourself. Sometimes, right, you do some things and you don't want to forget, you make a note of it. Do you agree with me? Suppose you write a code here, so much of code you write down here, down below, so many instructions, and you look back again and see, you don't even know what you did. You have to read it and understand. You put a note that, oh, this is what it is. Just one note will help you, right? Isn't it? People use comments for making a notes of it. So what is the name of the function?
Main.
Yeah. So this is the ending of the main. So I'm going to create system sys out control space. What did I do? I wrote this is only Eclipse. Other things will have a different way. So otherwise you can write down system out println. You can write down the way, manually you can write down like that. Hello. I can manually write like that. System println and then put a semicolon at the end. And you do it here, run it, the main will be executed. You understand me? Yeah?
Yes.
So you can actually write like SYS, out, sys out, control button and a space button, space bar. And you automatically finds the system out printer. Hello world. Hello. And it's going to print the hello world. You understand so far? You wrote your first program. You should be able to do this in your next class. You understand me? Can you do this? You have to install Eclipse. Okay? You have to install Eclipse. And you have to actually write this hello world program. You understand me?
Yeah.
And then you submit that to me in the like an assignment. Is it understood?
Yes. In the next class,
Yes.
right?
By the next class. So what you do is you go to I'm going to go to the internet now. I'm going to post that thing for you. I'm going to go to Omnivox. I'm going to go to
Small doubt.
Omnivox.
How do you post it? Like a photo, or do you want a file, or do you want
I'll show you. I'll show you. Don't worry, I'll show you. So let me see. Let me show you where the file is. Remember at the very beginning, you came and then you want, workspace. Do you remember the workspace? So right now, we are in the workspace. Okay, PC1 workspace. Remember PC1 workspace? C:\users eclipse workspace PC1. Let me show you. C:\users Maleshwara Eclipse workspace and PC1 and HW. In here, there is a source SRC. This is the hello world file. You understand me? This is what you created. If you double click on it, you see it. You understand me?
No.
I'm going to change it here. Haha. And I'm going to run it. It's going to print what?
Ha ha.
Haha.
He's going to break haha.
So this one is the output. This one is the source code. This one is the navigator. This one is the variables. The project, So now I'm going to show you. This file is going to be what? Haha. You see here? So the file that you had before here in the PC1 HW source, the file is your file. You take this file and you submit it. You understand me? Hello?
No.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And you
Yes.
submit like an
But the
assignment.
submission part, I think we are not familiar.
I'm going to show you how to submit it. So assignments, list of assignments. I'm going to create a new assignment for you and you submit Hello World program. Okay? Assignment
Okay.
1, Hello World program. First program, right? Basically first program. It's basically a Hello World program. You need to write a program and then submit it. I will give a lot of assignments like this. These are real assignments. These are class exercises. You understand me? Or class exercise. You want me to write down like assignment or class exercise? Exercise. I'll write down exercise. Exercise 1. Okay. Instead of writing down assignment, a big word, I'll make it easier word for you. Exercise. Okay, exercise 1. You need to submit this. This one has points, grades. Okay? This one has grades. Or exercises. Class exercises. So it will be available right now if you want to finish it. And I'll give you up to how much time you want me to give you. 3 days? Until Friday?
Yep.
So that means you need to load Eclipse or NetBeans or IntelliJ, whichever you want. And then you actually create a program called Hello World and submit it here. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
And you have
Okay.
time to do it. Each of you should submit it. Each of you. Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
So now let's look at very quickly what we did. Look at here. Whenever you have an issue, it is called syntax error. See here, syntax error. For example, if I forget this semicolon, you see, it says syntax error. It's an error. You understand me?
Yes.
Any typo you have is syntax error. Syntax error. Okay? Curly braces is a block of code. Do you agree with me? You forget the proper curly brace, for example, is syntax error. So every instruction ends with what?
Semicolon.
Yeah. Okay. So this one is a function or a method. It's a command, but it's okay. This one was the instruction, but this is the name of the method. Whenever you have see this parenthesis thing here, so whatever you write here is the name of method. Java is case sensitive, which means that when you write a system, it is not the same as this one. It is not same as this one. You must write in the same way. Anything that you write in quotes is called what? A string. So I already told you so much of information, so I don't need to really go through again what I wrote down. This is a multi-line comment. It's a single line comment. You already know. Okay? This is not right. You cannot. Wrong. This is okay. But this is okay for the computer. But for you and me, it's difficult to read. So you need to write in a structure. So a class ending curly brace. A method ending curly brace. So it's nice and clean to look at it. So you need to have a structure, proper indentation, proper
Indentation.
indenting, right? Indenting means what? So making a tab or anything, right? Proper indentation. Okay? Brackets, you should look at that. You can put 2 lines in there. Look at it. Print is one method, println is another method. Println means it goes to the next line. Print means it doesn't go to the next line. So that means hello will be printed and the word will be printed on the same line.
Can you say that again?
Println and print are 2 different things, methods. So you go here. So for example, okay, so I'm going to say haha, ho ho. Okay. So both will be printed in two different lines. Do you agree with me? Because print ln, L means next line. So you'll say haha in one line, ho ho in another line.
Yes.
Suppose you take out the ln in the first one. If you put you take out the ln in the second one.
It's going to be the same.
It will be the same because haha and ho ho will be two different lines. But you take out the first one, it'll haha and ho ho will be on the same line, just one after another, not even a space between them. It will be on the same line. Haha ho ho. So ln means it goes to the next line. So no ln. So these are two different methods, not the same method. These are two different methods. You understand me?
Yes.
So you can put three instructions here. This one has ln, this one no ln. Help, this is all will be printed in one line. This will be printed in another line, the first line. This is the first line. You can practice, okay? I should let you practice the difference between print and print ln. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
If you want to print a new line in between without putting ln, you can, but it's a backslash n. Backslash n means what? New line. Backslash quotes means you can print quotes. You cannot put quotes like that. You need to put backslash quotes. Why, sir? Because if you put quotes like that, it will be confused with the regular quotes you have. You put a quotes here right away, and it says, okay, only up to here. What happened? It will be syntax. Backslash n is a new line character. Even though you did not put new line here, you put a new line here, it will go to the next line. It will be two different lines. Let me show you. So if I take a haha and ho ho will be on the same line. Haha and ho ho will be on the same line. So, but if you put a backslash n at the end of this one, backslash n at the end, or anywhere you can put if you want, and that will be new line. So haha will be one line, ho ho will be another line, even though it's a print. But you put haha, okay, here. So ha, h will be one line, and then a and ho ho will be another line. Because backslash n means end of line, new line character. See here, a and h, ho, ho, ho. You printed second line because they put a backslash n there. Backslash n means line break. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
So that backslash n. You want to put a tab in between. I can put a tab. So haha, after h, there will be tab. A will be at a distance. H and A will be at a distance. See that here? So you want to put ln here, you will see very clearly.
So, sir, that backslash n, is it only within a string you can input it?
Yeah, you have to put in within the string.
Okay.
The backslash is you are giving a, within the string.
Okay.
So T mean tab. Whenever you print quotes, you want to print, for example, okay, I want to print haha in quotes. In quotes. So you need to put backslash quotes. backslash quotes. The first half is going to be printed with quotes. First half will be printed in quotes. See here? So there's only, H will not have a quote, but after H, there's only one quote I put. Quote cannot be printed without a backslash. So if you don't put a backslash, you get a syntax error. Because you think that, oh, what are you doing here? You already finished your quotes. So 53 means 53. That should be converted to 5 and 3, and then we'll print like a string. 53 is what? Can anyone tell me what is 53? Number. But when you want to print it here, you can only print strings, not 53. So ASCII character 53 will be printed. Maybe that is in the next class I'm going to teach, okay? I'll leave you there at this point of time, and we come back and continue. All right? When is our next class? Hello?
Thursday, I think.
Yeah,
Wednesday, right?
yeah, whenever it is.
So this
So-
material, is it already on the Omnivox?
Come on, my friend. Anybody can answer this question?
Yeah.
It's already posted. That is the first thing I had told you.
Sorry, I
No
wasn't
problem.
hearing.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's normal. I'm glad you asked, you know. Some people don't ask, feel shy. But it's always better not to feel shy. Ask me. So everything is posted, more than what I taught you today. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Enjoy your day, and that's it for the day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome.
See you Thursday.
Good.
Thursday.
Thank you. Bye.
Welcome. Thank you,
Bye, sir.
Diana. Thank you, Mary.
Bye-bye.
Anyone else, please? Vishnu.
Bye-bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, bye,
Have
sir.
a good day, sir.
Come on,
Good
have
day.
a nice day. Takashi, very nice.
Bye, thank you.
Bye, sir.
Very nice.
Hope your throat
Ritesh,
gets
Ritesh.
better.
Yeah, I hope.
Yeah,
Thank
bye.
you. Thank you. Thank you.